about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like door. Smash that like button like Hawk, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here once again. If you're new to the channel, if you're not, this is the best podcast in the multiverse. Smash that like button like Hawk. Please subscribe and join the fam. Alright, we just got out the theater freshly from seeing Guardians of the Galaxy Vol.3.
Volume 3.
Before I get into our spoiler, this is a spoiler-free, by the way, episode.
For now.
For now. Next week we'll do our spoiler one. Before I get into the movie, spoiler-free wise, let me tell y'all what happened to us. So how right midway in the movie,
Literally midway, at the tipping point.
the alarms start going off in the theater, right? So
At first,
everyone ignored it at first. They like, oh, whatever.
we thought it was part of the movie. Well, I thought it was part of the movie.
She thought it was part of the movie because the moment that was happening.
Yeah.
Then like 2 minutes later, they come in and tell us, yo, there's a fire in the
And everybody's
in the
like,
theater. So they
oh,
make
shit.
everybody leave the theater. We all wait out front, like at least 200 people, right? And then finally, after like 10 minutes, we went back in. They gave us some free passes for next time, and they let us go back to watch the movie. They said they was gonna rewind it, but when we got inside the theater, it was still playing. They never paused it or nothing.
It was about like 8 minutes.
No, it was honestly like 15 minutes.
Word? It was like 15 minutes. Okay, so yeah.
And we missed a lot because then after a while, we sat down, right?
It still
we
kept playing from the where it left off.
Yeah, we just finished watching it wherever it was at, and then out of like 10 minutes after that, then it goes black screen. Everybody's like, what happened?
Yeah,
then they rewinded to the part where we all left at.
Yeah.
So that was just crazy. It never
It
happened
was good.
before to me. Now to get into the movie, spoiler free wise. What did you think of the movie, babe?
You asked me first. I'm such a spoiler. All right. I thought overall best one out of all three of them. To me, that's how I felt. It was amazing. It was very detailed, very emotional. It was everything you kind of expected in a movie, and for a family movie too. So it was amazing. It was amazing.
I thought it was a very beautiful movie.
Yes.
Like, that's the word that hit
Yeah.
me very at the end. I'm like, yo, this is mad beautiful, bro. And it gave me that feeling like when we watched Avatar 2 this year, Way of the Water.
Yes.
Like I felt like that was the best movie that I seen. Well, it came out at the end of last year, but I felt like it was the best movie I seen last year. And this movie felt like that for this year. Like so far 2022, I feel like this is the best movie I've seen so far this year. And I kept seeing online people saying from the early reviews, people saying that Marvel's back, the MCU's back. This is the best Guardians, hands down. And I didn't know what to expect because lately Phase 4. But I'm not gonna lie, it was
amazing.
It was amazing, and I think it was.
I can't even hold
I think
it
it
in.
was the best Guardians movie. And it's cool because we just did the whole marathon of every movie, Guardians movie, and the appearances they made in other movies like Avengers. And honestly, yeah, this was a good like exit for them.
Yeah. No.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, and that's not a spoiler. James Gunn came out and said, the director said that this is the last Guardians movie, or is it?
Or
You're gonna have to go see the movie. Just real quick, so we won't stay too long in this episode. I want to run through each character and what I thought of them. We'll go back and forth on it.
Okay. You
I
start.
want to start off with Peter.
Okay.
I think Peter, wow, he always gives like his best foot forward. But I think this performance, he had both best feet forward, if that makes sense. I think like probably one of my best favorite Star-Lord performances, period. I like what they did with him in this movie. Not to spoil anything, I like his story at the throughout it, and then at the end. It was cool to see that, and now I can't wait to see what else comes next.
I definitely enjoyed the growth in Peter. I definitely it touched me a lot, and for the storyline and the ending, it's like one of those good feelings to see Peter. You see all the growth at the end. Like it's perfect for him. So I thought it was dope to see.
Yeah. It was just cool.
The growth. It was just all about growth with Peter, and I love that about this movie.
I love also the way they play off him and Gamora in this movie.
Yeah.
Not to say nothing else.
Yeah.
But I love that. That was actually a smart way. Which character for you we want to talk about next?
Rocket.
Rocket,
Rocket.
the man of the hour.
Wow.
I thought Rocket. Yeah, you go.
No, you go
Who's your
first.
man?
All right. I'm so trying to. I don't know what to say without spoiling it. It just he was everything you wanted him to be in this movie. You saw like the full story, and it was like I don't know what beautiful.
Yeah,
it was
it's
just
a Rocket movie.
He gave a lot.
Yeah, he went through a lot.
Yeah, and to see the growth for him too. I don't know what to say without spoiling it. It's
No,
so
I know what you
good.
mean. No, yeah, and wow, Rocket, he been through a lot. I know they always
Yeah.
left Easter eggs, little dialogues and lines here and there that he been through a lot, but his flashbacks and stuff you get to see like he did a lot. He been through a lot.
Yep.
Grew a whole new respect for him. Grew a whole new respect for all the Guardians. Honestly, Drax is Drax like always. He did not disappoint. I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah, he did not disappoint at all.
For me, also, I mean, you got anything else to tag on Drax? Sorry.
No, I wanted to get into Nebula.
All right, let's get to Nebula first.
I thought that was they picked up her role as far as like such, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. She felt dull, and this made her feel more alive, if that's the best way I can put it. Like,
It humanized her a little bit more.
Yeah, just a little bit better. So I thought
and
I liked her a lot in this one.
I guess it's the word of this episode, her growth.
Yeah, girl.
The growth was crazy, and she grew a lot. I wanted to get into who stole the show for me overall, Groot.
Oh, word? Okay.
Wow, Groot was so good. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, wow, he got so much possibilities you can do with that character.
Yep.
I just can't wait to see more of Groot.
Definitely.
Who else we got left? We have
Mantis.
Mantis. Wow, Mantis was very vocal in this movie.
Yes, that's what I was about to say too. I think it was great that they vocalized her more. Like she had her little sentences before, but she full blown spoke her mind this one.
Yeah.
And it was amazing. So
I like to see how her and Drax, they always seem like best friends, especially in the Christmas special they came out with. So this tagged more on that. I thought I was gonna see more Cosmo.
I did too. I don't know if you kept hearing me. I was like,
thought
Cosmo's gonna come with a big one.
Yeah, I
Cosmo's
thought
gonna, but
did we run through everybody?
yeah.
Gamora. All right, Gamora. How did you feel about Gamora, honestly?
I actually liked her a lot, and I liked the story they kept with her because it is. It's Gamora, but is it Gamora?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it without spoiling anything.
Yeah, so they did amazing with her.
At
in
first,
this one,
I'm not
too.
gonna lie, throughout it, I was up and down with her. Like, I would feel her, then I would not feel her. Then I would feel her, not feel her.
I actually enjoyed her a lot.
But getting to the end of the movie and, seeing it from her perspective, I was like, all right, I could cancel out everything I didn't like from her. It made sense for her storyline in this movie. So, without giving too much more, I give her a check too. Like,
Yeah.
At first, I wasn't sure, but it was all in the writing. That's why, it was part of the story.
This movie, I think for both words, the best words to use for it, it was the best movie for showing growth, and it was just
And
beautiful.
family.
Yeah, and family. And
Fast and Furious, watch out. They gotta come up now.
no, it was really
Yeah.
good because all of them had their own growth,
Yeah.
literally. I don't know.
Yeah, it was. No, that is very true.
me?
Kraglin too.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Kraglin,
Oh yeah.
That's character development right there. Before we get out of here, I want to say that I grew a new respect for James Gunn. I ain't gonna lie, I used to bash James Gunn a lot in certain episodes. You have to go back to the beginning of the part if you've been following us or if you haven't. But I want to apologize to James Gunn right now, especially since we just watched the last two Guardians in these last 2 nights, 1 and 2, leading up to this one. And wow, he is really a great director, and it made me even appreciate Guardians 1 even more by rewatching it. And it wasn't my second time, it was probably like my 5th time, but I don't know, I took it more in this time and I was like, wow, that's really good. So yeah, I think like people are saying, Marvel's back. So let's see what happens.
Yep.
Till next time, assemble time.
It's a about that time. Assemble and talk. No cap. It's a civil war. You thinking you worthy. You feeling like door. Smash that like button like hope, yeah.